cities. We are here in Clockwork, a beautiful Indian city. I just came to welcome another beautiful Indian city in Calcutta. There are also cities in China. We have in total 691 cities. And generally speaking, cities in China are larger. There are 93 cities with a population over 1 million people, and 17 megacities with a population of over 10 million. And there are 943 million Chinese people living in cities. Urbanization rate now is not 66%, it's 67%. And 27 cities with GDP over 1 trillion yuan, that's roughly 12 trillion Indian rupee. And 10 of them over 24 trillion Indian rupee. That's larger than the GDP of Canada. And 5 of them over 66 trillion Indian rupee. That is larger than Maharashtra. I will give you 2 examples of Chinese cities. How many of you heard Shanghai? Nice, this time, much more. Shanghai, quite similar to Mumbai. It's the financial, commercial, and technological hub of China. The GDP of Shanghai now is over 60 trillion Indian rupees. The major industries in Shanghai is finance, chips, biopharmaceuticals, AI, and automobiles, especially EVs. Tesla has a super factory in Shanghai, and Tesla last year contributed 1.8 trillion Indian rupees to Shanghai's GDP. How many of you heard about Navi Mumbai? You're from Maharashtra. All of you should know about the Navi Mumbai. Even though my English is poor, you should recognize Navi Mumbai. The development of Navi Mumbai started in 1972. There is a similar area in Shanghai. It's called Pudong New Area. The development of Pudong New Area 2 decades later than Navi Mumbai started 1992. But nowadays, the GDP of Pudong New Area is over 20 trillion Indian rupees. Okay, Shanghai is such a city with large population, 24.8 million people, similar to Mumbai. And there are lots of schools. I tell you, if you are going to work in Shanghai, you should not worry about the education of your children, because the public education in Shanghai ranked #1 in the whole world, public and private combined. So if your children go to the primary school there in Shanghai, middle school in Shanghai, you don't worry about their performance. Of course, they need to learn Chinese. If you are going to further your higher education in Shanghai, there are lots of famous universities. There are 166 museums in Shanghai, over 80 theaters, and there are 973 parks in Shanghai. There will be more than 1,000 parks in Shanghai by the end of this year. Okay, most of you know about Shanghai. How many of you know about this picture? Again, you. Oh, quite a few. Naughty boys, naughty girls. You're playing games, right? Okay. Youngsters should play games. And this is a lovely game. This is the best 3A game last year. Am I right? Is this the best? How many of you know the character Wukong? The name of this game is the Black Miss Wukong, right? Do you know about it? Right? Nice. All Indian students should know about Wukong. This is a character from an ancient Chinese novel called The Journey to the West, about a Chinese monk whose name is Xuanzang. He came to India to learn Buddhism and bring back the philosophy of Buddhism to China, and now Buddhism became an integrated part of our culture. So all of you should know about Wukong. Wukong is the most senior apprentice of Xuanzang, like his protector. How many of you know about Hanuman? Think Wukong as Hanuman. It's Chinese Hanuman, Sun Wukong. So why I show this picture, I'd like to introduce another city. This is a city smaller than Shanghai, not well known in India. How many of you heard the name Hangzhou? You again? Not this side, right? This city is not far away from Shanghai, about 150 kilometers, by high-speed railway, about half an hour. This city used to be famous for its tourism. It's a beautiful city. Its forest coverage over 65%, like a university. And the most famous place in the city is West Lake. We see it as beautiful as a young lady. Sometime you should go to China and to go to Hangzhou to have a look see. Nowadays, Hangzhou is famous for something else. The GDP of Hangzhou is 26 trillion Indian rupees. Again, larger than whole Canada. The major industries, digital economy, high-end manufacturing, and tourism. How many of you heard about Alibaba?
Aliwatch.
Finally, thank you so much. Hangzhou is the hometown of Alibaba. Yeah. 3 minutes walk.
Does it go okay 3 minutes?
No problem. I'll finish within 3 minutes. Now, this city is not only famous for Alibaba, it's also famous for DeepSeek. So most of you know about DeepSeek, right? Famous AI company.